What's going on? You listening to the readings? Huh? Are you listening to them? Pistol's a Virgo. He's September 19th. He's very attentive. He loves to sit around and listen to readings. Hey, bud. Say you want prayers. That you need prayers. You're going for an ultrasound on Tuesday because you've been having pancreatic attacks for the past year. A little over a year. You want to be well. You want to be 100% well. Send your love. Send your love. Good Leo, how's it going? Welcome to your bi-weekly reading, November 1st through the 14th, 2016. First thing I want to say is there's a decision that's going to be made or needs to be made in this first 2 weeks of November. First, I feel like, should I travel? Should I not travel? I think this has something to do with two things. One is beginning something new or taking off from where I left off. That's what I'm getting from Spirit. This could be love. This could be business. This, could be seeing family members. I feel like that you're waiting for something to materialize. Maybe some of you have been going through a learning process at work, some new skill that you've been learning, and now it's going to materialize compared to perhaps 6 months came to me 6 months ago. I feel like there's some of you may be feeling kind of low lately. Maybe there's something that you've been wanting to take off, and it's just been kind of hard getting it off the ground. It could be love. It could, again, be business. I'm feeling for both of you. Not both of you. I feel like for Leos, it's got something to do with business and love. I feel for some of you, you've gone out of your way to try to make energy move for you. And I feel that it is. I feel that it's going to move for you. It's just there are decisions that need to be made. I feel like for some of you, you need to cut some of the stuff out. Like, just remove it. There's a lot of rigmarole stuff, as I call it, in between everything. And so the focus is not 100% there because there's too much static energy in between all the creaks and crannies here. I do feel so for some of you that, okay, I'm getting a couple things. Some of you may have gone for therapy or need to go to therapy because I feel like your inner child is hurt. I feel like some of you have gone through some pain and it's just not healing at the pace that you would like it to heal. And I feel like if you don't go for counseling or therapy, that maybe you should seek out some healing alternatives to help boost your energy levels and also heal some of the past that keeps creeping in on this reading. I feel some of you too may travel abroad, and this could be for business. It also could be meeting someone that maybe you've been chatting with online or, through a dating service. So I feel like there is talk about moving abroad. You may actually be abroad at this time of the reading, where you've gone to meet the person. You may have met them before too. So I feel like there's decisions though for you to make, and getting, it's got to do with love and it's got to do with business. But for some reason, when I pull the You Are Worth It card, there is a test going on within you. Like, I feel like struggle. Like, am I worth this? Why hasn't this been working out for me? I for some reason am getting the message that it's just the type of people that you've been attracting in. These type of people who are vibing with you are bringing you down more than they are bringing you up. Okay, so, you don't have to walk away from them, but you're going to have to keep clearing the energy because I feel some of them might be quite negative around you. There's one thing that's bringing you down. The other thing too is I feel like there's something that you've been nurturing over quite a long time in your life. You could be a counselor yourself. You could be a mentor, a life coach, a healer. And I feel like this is something that you've been trying to do over the years, and it just hasn't taken off the way you want it to. It's not making you the money that you wanted it to survive. So I feel like you've had to do a couple different things in order to, put the food on the table. But I think that a lot of it has to do with, you know, how you vibe attracts your tribe. It's like you've got some great material here. You've got a great gift. But I feel that you can actually do this on your own now. Okay? And maybe you can strengthen that energy a bit more, instead of maybe trying to put a team together to try to do a lot of this for you, because it's just not been working the way you were hoping it to work. Okay. Another thing too is glitch came to me. I think for some of you, not glitch, cliche, sorry. There is a glitch, but you need to find the cliche, or cliché, however they say it. But I like to say cliche. I feel like you need to target in more these next 2 weeks on what your cliche is. And once you find what it is, that's what you vibrate out. And I feel that for some of you, your tribe is actually going to make a shift, a change. Some people who were there for you are suddenly not going to be there for you anymore, because they've kind of had their stay. They were only there to support you on and try to give you ideas. But I feel that they're busy, or they're starting something new of their own. So they're not going to be able to give you as much attention as you were getting previously with them. So those are the messages that are coming in for the next 2 weeks. I see travel for you. I see a decision, actually several decisions for some of you. One is maybe you're thinking about moving abroad, or you're thinking about doing business abroad, or you're a business that has something to do with travel. Maybe you're also focusing on a new love that is a distance from you, that may live overseas or quite a distance from you, and you're trying to decide if this relationship is even going to work. I always say go with the flow, because we let so much little rigmarole stuff come in, and we start judging everything, and right then and there we're just losing it. I've seen beautiful relationships that have been at a distance from one another that have been just superb, just beautiful relationships that have come eventually together. So I know sometimes I feel like some of you Leos lose patience, and I feel like right now, these next 2 weeks in November, you're under the Scorpio energy. This is the time to manifest. This is the time to transition and transform. And the High Priestess is the perfect card for that, to really change the patterns that have been low into highs, you know, bringing your dreams forward and start to work on them little by little. Don't make it so big that, you know, you're swimming and swimming and swimming and you get tired out and you just sink. You know, one step at a time, one stroke at a time. So that's what I'm feeling. That's the messages I'm getting. Okay, so I want to pull some Whisperville Love Angel cards. Ugh, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time speaking today. God, I'm just like falling all over my tongue. Okay, messages for Leo. Consider your foundation card. What that means to me is you know, this is what I was talking about. Maybe somebody you have fallen in love with, that is, or you're in love with another person who is far away from you. And because whenever I get this card, I always feel a distance. Or maybe it's just not come to the fruition that you'd like it to come to. I feel like you need to be supportive in this situation, and I also feel like somebody's looking in on a Leo reading here that's in love with a Leo. I feel you too need to be supportive to the Leo, because there's risks to this. I'm just feeling risks, but I feel that they're minute compared to the love and the foundation of this relationship. I also feel like some of you are going to change residence due to love. like you've decided to move in together, or you've decided to move abroad to be, or doesn't have to be abroad, but I still feel that distant relationship. But either way it goes, whether it's short or distance, I feel that you're going to change residence and you're going to give it a shot of living together. Some of you may actually be planning on marriage. But I feel like there needs to be support here. Love is beautiful. It's unconditional. Some of you, I feel like maybe you're being a little bit too, what's the word for it? Stubborn. I mean, Leos are fixed. I feel like maybe you're just trying to teach them a lesson, and what that is actually doing is moving the two of you apart further. So let's bring it in together. Let's be a little bit more supportive. Try to understand the other person's life and what they're going through. And remember, everything begins within. So look also within you of, what was it that attracted this in? What was it that all of a sudden things may have changed also? It could have been your attitude, or it could have been your fears inside. Remember, energy transfers. So that's what I'm getting from Spirit here. Now, I've got little affirmators cards. This is kind of what the back looks like. And they're really awesome. They're kind of funny, too. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this, and I'm going to ask the universe, what do they want Leo to know for the month of November? What are the messages for Leo for November? Now, I know this is a bi-weekly reading, but I use these cards for the messages for November. Okay. So I love them, actually. They're really adorable, and I pull them occasionally just to get a message beyond my thoughts. Well, a lot of them, they have like little pictures like this. Like, this is divine timing, and they just kind of made a little character hand, and it's, one of those sunglasses. And they got really funny little statements here. Now, the card I pulled for you is forgiveness, and it doesn't have a picture on it. So let's see what the message here. It says, congratulations. You'll be given one of the most powerful superpowers there is, forgiveness. Imagine that you've been bitten by a radioactive forgiver. The point is, you suddenly have the ability to forgive people for their flaws, their bad days, their unkind moments, and their mistakes. And the best thing about forgiveness is that you can apply it to yourself too. Have fun wielding your new power. But remember, with great forgiveness comes great inner peace. And this is one of the bonus cards. I'm actually going to pull one more for you, so you get a chance to see. Well, I'm not getting another picture one. This one's communication. Very important. Wonder how that other person's feeling? Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. You've just been drafted into the communication army, where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumption will just make asses of everyone, including the person who came up with that aphorism. Okay, wow, we got some pretty powerful cards here. Let me just kind of go through everything here. I feel like there's passion. So besides making decisions, passion. Okay, now Leos, sometimes we need to learn passion and compassion. You are the heart. Okay, but sometimes it's all a part of growth and divine timing. And what I'm feeling from Archangel Haniel is to trust and follow your passion in everything. Love, life, career, business, money. Put the passion and the love in everything. If you'd like a personal reading, www.transformationandempowerment.com. Please remember to check your moon and rising. Leo, always great to connect. Much love and blessings.